Glad to have you with us from Warren P. McGirt Stadium. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we're looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Ball State Cardinals and the UMASS Minutemen. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. And the Cardinals headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So UMass's offense will have first crack at this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. UMass, after that last big completion, trying to build momentum. They'll toss it to the left. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Watson. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. UMass will line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Cardinals offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Running the show is Keldrick Luster. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. The run inside. It's Horton. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right down the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baldwin.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Here's the pressure. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. There's some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UMass. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Bringing the heat. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running inside, it's Baldwin. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. To the air, it's Watson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Motion from the back. Third down play from the gun. Plucks it out of the air. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Baldwin. Across the 35. Finding some room. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. On the move. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he's going to try to return this one. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Hamilton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Hamilton.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Horton. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Throws to the back. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Watson. The sure hands, it's Adkins. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Trying play action. Looking to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, and keep this drive rolling.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds his tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. UMass quickly back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next.
Here's a little room there. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just 1 step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, we have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Right back to him on the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, UMass.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
Number 99, set to kick this one away.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. Upstairs, he's got it. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 92, set to kick off.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio update. Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first. Makes the grab in their space. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Caught in the backfield. It's Thacker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Cardinals. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's Baldwin.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Gets the back moving. Off play action. Got a man. It's Harden. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Baldwin. There's a crease. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. UMass just kept it on the ground to move the sticks, and they might rely on that offensive line again. Toss sweep to the left. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Back to throw, it's Watson. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real...
They get through, and it's blocked.
And they had been practicing this all week long. They saw something on film that made them think they could overload them on the right-hand side, and they were able to get back there to block that kick.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The UMass offense returns to the field. Offense changing the play. Running back searching for a hole. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Griffin. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Into the 3rd quarter of this edition of Midweek Maction, it's 2nd and 10. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Now the play fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's got it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Slings it downfield. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This game is a virtual wrap as we take a look at the top 12 scoreboard for Week 10. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Horton.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? Got his man. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. Oh, he's got some space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the catch, and he's free. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The throw to the outside is complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. Running inside, it's Baldwin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second.
Turning it on! And he's still running after the move. He's at the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. Going to the run, it's Horton. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, Ball State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And right down the middle.
UMASS 17.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to stay cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it? Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. UMass quickly back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Keep it on the ground. And he got it oh so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep. Pulls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line, just need to get 1 1st down. And Palmer, they could run it, they could play it safe, but they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long. They carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because